Today we're going to find out if I've repaired this for $3. So what you're looking at right now are my two welders. These are from my absolute favorite store in the world, Princess Auto. Actually, this sweater is even from Princess Auto. This was 15 bucks. These welders here are actually really good, especially for the money. This is their Tig, I think it's called a Tig 202. This is a 200 amp machine. You can do pulse, AC, DC, balance and frequency settings, pulse frequency settings. The only thing you can't really adjust on this machine, as far as I know, is post flow. These go on sale, I feel like around 1,100 bucks, 1,200 bucks, but they are $13.99 Canadian in the store. Here's a piece that I did with that machine. It does a nice job. Obviously, it comes down to more of the user. So if somebody else did that piece, it'd probably look even better. Now, what this brings me to, sounds like they're expensive, but this one here I bought, and it was like a damaged deal. But this thing here was only 25 bucks. It got returned, and this thing doesn't adjust. But what I found when I pulled these off was that the piece that the knob actually mounts to, it's called a rotary encoder. And what happens is, the way it was built, it has like these little like fingers, and they're just like a very soft metal. Maybe it's aluminum, I don't know. Maybe it's tin. But what happened is, you know, if you bump this knob at all, one of them can break, and then what happens is, you know, it's just flopping around. And when it flops around, it's got like a little disc inside there. This has to sit flat on, but obviously if it's tipped, it won't. So when you make that adjustment, you're not making contact on that disc all the way around, and it's not going to adjust the amperage. So this guy here is stuck at 90 amps. I plugged it in, I went to try it, and I'm like, ugh, it's stuck at 90 amps. So this knob pulls off. Ooh, like that. This thing also, oh yeah, so you got to take these nuts off on the back, and then the face of this comes off, and that's when you can see the rotary encoder thing. So I went on Amazon, I found these rotary encoders. Bolson 5-piece lot, rotary pin handle length 20 millimeters. A pack of 5 rotary encoders was like 12 bucks. So these are what, like $3 each? Not even. So that's hopefully the cost of the repair. So the only thing I have to do is desolder the one to the board. So it might be tricky. I've never really done like a circuit board soldering deal. So I might have this machine, a fully functional AC DC TIG welder, for under 40 bucks. If that happens, I'm going to be very impressed with myself. And that doesn't happen too often for me to be very impressed with myself. But you know what? Maybe you guys might even be impressed with me. So I figured, you know what? Even if like the display crapped out on mine and I could just switch the board out with this one, great. But now I'm thinking, you know what? If I could actually just take a shot, fix this thing, why not? So I'm going to get to it. I'm using a mini screwdriver here and just kind of twisting it. You want to be easy on it because these are, I think they're pretty delicate, these boards or whatever. But then again, I'm no electronics guru, so they could be pretty tough, these suckers. Alright, so we got 2 out. Almost there, guys, I swear. We are free! Okay. So, here is my rotary encoder, okay? We have to be careful because I've got 1, 2, 3 pins, but there's also these little doohickeys down below it, which we can't interrupt. Same with all these doohickeys. So I feel like I'm going to do this from the back side, and I'm just going to heat that up, heat that up, that up, that up, that up, that up, heat those 5 up, get her gone. I also purchased a tool to do this right here. No, I'm not going to sit on it. This is a solder sucker. So when you heat it up, check this out. Never used it yet, but I get the idea. So when you're done, you solder, you heat her up, it goes, sucks the solder out of her. How's that for a tool? Listen to it. Beauty. It looks like it says soldier sucker, but it's a solder sucker, okay? You see it? Yeah. Soldier sucker. See that? Beauty. We ain't going nowhere without my boy Alex. Cheers. Oh my god, it works amazing! Look at this! Dude! Look at that! I don't know if you can see that. It sucked a hole right in it. That's amazing! Alright. Next up. We'd be out here sucking. For sure. Alright, let's get her. That's crazy. So I just put it on the solder. Once I saw it started to puddle, I just put it right over top. Boom. Sucked her. Gone. This is crazy. Alright. That's wild. Look at that. Can you see it? See that? Like, that was all solid. Sucked the holes right under. Oh, yeah. So now what I'm faced with is I got to solder that in, that in, that, and then these three. But these three, the thing is you can't have these solder pools touching or pool together or connect together because these are separate Deweys there. And that's going to be hard for me. Like, it looks like they might already be kind of touching. I'll find out when I turn it on. But that's going to be tricky for me, for sure. Ooh, okay. That outside one was the one I was worried about, and I think I just nailed it. So that's good. Good news for everyone, especially this welder. Live to see another day, baby. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets. Do you think we fixed this welder? So I got these guys up. There were holes there, like big holes. These ones, I just dabbed a little tiny bit. Same with the outside guys here. The inside one there, it looked like to me, it looks like it's got a good connection. And now, like, it is good. The problem with this stock one, I guess you could call it, it only had like one little tab that held this like threaded body. It only had one little kind of like one of these guys that held that whole threaded body onto that blue and green block. So I think that's why it fails. This one, she's beefy. She's got beef to her, so we should be in much better shape, and it should last a lot longer, providing that I didn't just destroy this entire welder by not knowing what the heck I was doing. So I'm looking at these ones on the top, and it looks like I should put some more solder on them, but I don't know if I want to risk it. I think, you know, the connections are made. We got a good joint on the bottom of each of these, and I think that should be enough. I'm not 100% sure, but if I do have problems, I know where I'm going to look. Right now, until I get that really pointy tip that I could do like really precision stuff, I'm not going to do it. So essentially, I've just repaired this circuit board. As far as I know, I've repaired this circuit board, and I've turned this $25 garbage welder into a $1,400 working machine. If you like this video, if you think it's going to work, subscribe now. Click the like button. Share with your friends, because if it doesn't work, they're going to see the failure too. Once again, I'm not a computer chip guy, whatever you want to call this, chip tuner, not me. But fix it guy, for sure. I like to fix stuff, and I'm a sucker for a deal. Pop this thing back in. Let's try it out. Well, the knob comes out in the right spot, so that's good. It's got these little plastic insulator washer type deals. These are super small, so very careful you don't lose them. Although I'm sure you can find replacements at a local nuts and bolt store for like a machine screw. One more. I am super excited to see if this works because this would be my first kind of actual electronics repair. One thing I didn't test with this is if the knob was going to fit on the new Dewey. But I think it will. Yep. Okay. The moment of truth. We're going to go plug this thing in and see what it does. There we go. Fingers crossed. Oh, it's showing me current. Pulse. Guys, yeah. Oh my god. So, aside from turning it up and it going down, oh no, okay. Pulse. Alright. AC. Frequency, balance, auto, current. Oh yeah, dude. Stick, baguette. I didn't know stick was baguette welding. That's pretty cool. Anyways. So what you see here, folks, is my $40 200 amp Tig Welder. No, not even. This is my $27 200 amp AC/DC Tig Welder. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Go fix something. It's fun. Especially now, because I'm so pumped. Like, I had no clue if this was going to work. And truth be told, first time around, it didn't. I tried to JB weld it, but she was too far gone. But now, we've got the premium parts in a backwards configuration. How about that? So, anyways, I'm confident that this machine is going to work just fine. Yes, I know some people in the comments are going to be like, all you did was cycle the modes, you haven't even tried it. Well, buddy, if it goes through the modes, it's working, alright? What do you think the modes are for? Welding. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. If you didn't, go away. Don't come back. But I think you'll come back, because I think this is pretty cool. Don't you? Share it with a friend. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.